Hey guys, happy Monday. You know what today is? Monday morning chats with Sack and Sack is me. I hope that you guys had a great weekend or just a great last week. I had a great week. I got a chance to meet more of my colleagues at UDC Law, and it felt good to get treated like not paying for lunch. So that was definitely great. I still was able to make sure that I was watching what I ate. But it was just good. So I had a good weekend. Some of my friends are still celebrating me from getting this new job, and I still have more celebrations to go. But I'm just excited about this upcoming school year, and I'm just excited about what's to come. Like, I'm excited about that. And so for today's topic, if you did look at my reel yesterday on Instagram, it did talk about the title being the cost of being free. What does it mean to be free? So I'll tell you how this all started. I was driving to work Wednesday, and I woke up. I don't know, for the last couple of weeks, I'll just wake up just in a really good mood. Now, mind you, I believe that you start your day. So if you start off positive, it determines how the rest of your day will be. But I woke up and I was like, wow, I feel really good. I don't know, maybe it was my workout before. I just don't know. Like, I just felt really good. And I was driving to work. And, with my longer commute, it allows me to really think about things. And as I was driving, I was asking myself, well, Sakina, what do you need in your life right now? Because the things that I needed in my life at 25, at 30, now I'm 35, it's totally different, right? Because you experience things in life, you realize what you want, you realize what you don't want. And that goals in your personal life as well as your professional life. So I'm thinking about, like, what do I need? And so the things that I need, I always put that in my prayer closet. So I have a prayer closet, and I write prayers on like a sticky tab note, and they're surrounded in my prayer closet. And I also have a prayer box, and then around the prayer box there's additional prayers. And so I went in my prayer box, and my prayer room, and I just started writing the things that I need. But when I was driving, I was like, well, what else? Like, God knows these things that I want, but what else do I want in my life? And I realized, the thing that I need. Because one of my best friends, she was like, Sakina, what do you need? And honestly, I didn't know how to answer. I was like, well, I do need a new bookshelf. Like a dope one. And she was like, you're such a nerd. And I'm like, I am. But she was asking me, what do you need? And it made me really think from when I was driving last week to work. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, what do I need in my life right now? I just need good people. I need good, supportive people. And that support will look different from everyone. Like, support from my brother. My younger brother, that's almost 2 years and almost 3 years younger than me. That's one of my best friends. I can talk to him about anything. Anything. We talk all the time. We talk about breaking generational curses. We talk about how to build wealth for our family. We talk about all those things. We talk about the things that we experienced growing up, and we realize hey, we don't like that, so we're going to make changes in our own adult life. And so from him, it's a matter of hold me accountable, right? So if I tell you that I want to break these generational curses, I need your help with that. And my friends, the support that I need from them will be different than someone else. I know in my professional life, I have a great support system. I started a writing group, and now it is expanding. And so if you are considered junior faculty, meaning that you're not tenure yet, you have to write articles. And so I'm in a group that started with just 4 people. Actually, it was just 2, me and my colleague, and then we just started inviting more people. Now it's becoming expansive, and the group is so rich with so many amazing women that we're all encouraging each other and just telling each other hey, you can do this, hey, you can make tenure, hey, you can write that article, what do you need, I got something for you. And honestly, that was the support I thought I didn't need it. It was one of those things like that. I didn't know I needed this, but I really do. So it was just really me looking back and saying, hey, you know, I need that support. I need that emotional support. I need that reassurance. I need that encouragement at times. And I'm not that person where you have to call me every single day like, hey, you could do it, you got it. But once in a while, it feels good. It's those unexpected phone calls or those unexpected text messages like, hey, Sakina, I've been thinking about you, and how are you today? And, you know, what made your day great today? Like, how are you adjusting in your new role? Like, those things, honestly, they mean a lot to me. And I just started really thinking about it. One of my friends asked me, you know, am I a flower or I'm a gardener? And a flower means like you're not doing anything. You're just growing from everybody else doing things for you. But a gardener is someone that's, you know, giving out, being supportive. And I just started asking myself, like, I've been a gardener my entire life. You know, me being the oldest child from my mother, you know, I'm always used to looking out there after someone and making sure everyone's okay. And like, hey, do you need help? That has always been me. Like, my nickname in elementary school was Mother Teresa. Like, I always wanted to make sure the kids was okay, even though they were my age. That was just me being the oldest child. That was the responsibility that I had. Like, taking care of my younger brothers, babysitting them, making sure they're okay. And the times when my mother got off work late, me cooking dinner and making sure everybody was okay. And it got to one point in my life where I made sure they had before me. And I was like, Dad, I've been a gardener my entire life. And I wrote this I put this sticky note in my prayer room yesterday, and I said, God, I want some more people that's like me in my life. I've been a gardener my entire life, but I want to be the flower that gets watered on a continuous basis. Not when someone feels like it, but on a continuous basis. And the one thing I've learned about myself is that I am consistent across the board. How I am with one friend, that's how I am with all my friends. If I call you my friend, I'm consistent. I'm going to show up for you. Now, there's emergencies where I can't, but I'll let you know. But how I am at work, I show up. I do my job. I do it well. Any role that I have outside of work, I play that role and I play it well. And I was like, Dad, God, you know, I've been a gardener for a while, but it's time for me to get that. Like, it's time for me to have that, and I deserve it. I deserve it. And so it's so funny because now I'm talking about like being a person that garden. I realize that when I have disagreements with people and like, you know, maybe it turns into me not speaking to them for a while because I realize like, hey, when I stop speaking to someone or I make the decision not to speak to this person or have a close relationship with them, it's not because they are a bad person, right? Because I like to be around good people. I stopped communicating with this person, whoever it is, whether it's family or friend, because I didn't like their behavior. Like, hey, the behavior that you displayed is just unacceptable for me. It's unacceptable. And one of my girlfriend's friends, I went to a cookout for 4th of July. We were playing this game, and I think one of the questions pertained to, like, who do you think is me out of the group of people that we're playing the game with? And she pointed to me. Now, we don't have, like, a relationship. We've been around each other in passing, or we were at the same event because of our mutual friend. And I said, what makes you think that I'm mean? Like, what makes you think that I'm mean? She was like, I know that you're a lawyer. And she said, I don't know if it's mean, but you had this way about you where just like, don't fuck with me. And I was like, it really made me think. And then it made me think, I told one of my friends, I said, you know what? Anytime I have a disagreement with someone and I decide to say, you know what? I don't bother with this person. 98% of the time, I'm the person that's breaking ice. I'm the person that's reconciling the friendship or whatever it is. I'm the person that's doing that. And it makes me think, wow, like, is this person afraid to say something to me? Did my demeanor scare them? Was it my assertiveness? Because some people can't handle that, right? I'm very assertive, and I've learned to season my words with salt. Because at one point in my life, I didn't know how to do that. I would just tell you exactly how I feel, give it to you straight, no chaser. Now, I can handle that. Like, tell me how you feel. But I realize that most times that when there is some type of disagreement that I have with someone, like, I'm the person reconciling, and the person may be scared to approach me. Like, I've experienced this, and I'm like, Dad, like, do I have a hard exterior? I don't think I do. I'm just going to tell you where you had me fucked up at. Like, right there. Like, right there. That's where you had me fucked up at. And I'm going to be respectful about it, but I'm going to tell you, like, hey, like, this is unacceptable, and I can't take that. Like, that's not cool, and that's not what I like at all. So I had to think about it, like, and I just started thinking about different times where maybe I stopped talking to someone, and I could be in the same room as them, and they will be terrified. Like, and I'm not just talking about females, it's men. Men are the worst. They are afraid to say something to me. And I had to break the ice. I remember I dated this guy like 6 years ago, and I ran into him at a holiday party. And I know that he recognized me. I know. I mean, at the time that I broke up with him, I had long hair. And this time when I saw him, I had a weave, but I had short hair. But I still looked the same, And he was scared to say something to me, like, terrified, like, just scared to say something. And I was like, you know what? Like, life too short. Like, the past is the past. I can just move forward. So I went to him in the park. I was like, what's up? Tapped him on the shoulder, like, what's up? And he had this big smile on his face, like, oh my God, Sakina, how are you? I said, I know you saw me at a party. He was like, no. I said, you don't gotta lie to me. You did. You don't gotta be afraid, but I'm here now. How you doing? I hope that you're well. And I said, oh, you got a drink? Why don't you just buy me a drink? And at the time that we were together, I didn't drink alcohol. I didn't drink alcohol for like 2 years. And I was like, I'll drink now. You could buy me a drink. And that broke the ice. And after that conversation, he just let his guard down. And I just kept thinking, like, Dad, can someone do that for me? And then I realized that, you know, most times, some people don't know how to apologize. Because a few things. One, saying I'm sorry and knowing what you're sorry for, it takes courage and it takes strength. And some people are not there yet. Two, some people don't even know that they did something wrong. Because sometimes they're so used to their behavior, and sometimes people don't check others for their behavior. They just think that it's right. Three, some people think that an apology shows weakness, but honestly it shows strength. It shows vulnerability. Vulnerability is one ways that you can show, more than one way that you can show that you're strong, and it shows strength. Four, some people just don't care. They're just going about their life. And although it will feel good to, like, get an apology from some people, like, just to really say, like, Sakina, like, I messed up, or hey, I did this, and I can imagine that maybe it hurt your feelings, or maybe it made you feel some type of way, and this is what I have done. Like, just have a conversation about it. But those are words, right? And so it goes with, now you are expressing yourself, but is there change behavior that goes with it? But this whole idea about being free is that whether someone decides to give me an apology, even though that would be cool to do that, like, I live my life on my own terms, and I move forward. So even if it doesn't happen, I can still say, you know what? I treated this person good, and I can sleep well at night knowing that, hey, I was good to this person. I'm not waiting for an apology, because sometimes you wait for that. It's like your life is on pause. No, my life is going, right? But I'm grateful that I'm able to be free, and I'm grateful that I'm able to say, hey, this bothers me. Like, I'm able to do that. And I've learned that I'm going to encounter some horrible ass people in my life. I've already encountered them before. I know that moving forward in life, I'm going to encounter some horrible ass people. But I've learned that, hey, I can still be in a room with you and you won't affect me, right? I can still be in a room with someone that probably did something to me that I did not like. Maybe they talked about me. Maybe they don't like me. I really don't care. And I can still be in the same room with them and not let their energy affect mine. And that took a long time to get there. Now, granted, I mean, if I had to make a choice, like, hey, I don't want to be there because this person, I'll make that choice. But if I'm in a room where we have mutual friends, hey, I'm going to still be cordial to you. I'm going to still say, hi, how you doing? I notice, like, sometimes with my friends, if they know that I don't really care about a person, it's not because of who they are, it's their character. Or a family member, they'll pull me aside, like, hey, you know, such and such is here. I'm like, okay. Like, are you good? I appreciate it, sweetheart, but I'm good. I don't want you. And I've learned that there may be times where I have fallen outs with a friend and a friend or a family member, and we're all close, and it may be two of us that just don't see eye to eye. And I never want my friends or family to feel like they have to walk on eggshells around me. No, be your true, authentic self. And I'm here for you. Like, the main person, I'm here for you. I don't care about anybody else that's here. I may not like the whole entire party, but I'm here for you. And I can block out all of their ruckus or whatever they got going on and focus on the main event. But to be free is to really know who you are, accept who you are, love who you are, and live life on your own terms. Like, are you able to wake up and say, hey, you know, I'm able to really express how I feel. I'm able to tell somebody that I care. Like, I keep seeing this meme that says, hey, we're not here for a long time. Like, enjoy your life. Are you able to say that you're enjoying your life? Are you able to say, hey, I'm living life the best way that I see fit? Like, if you love somebody, let them know. If you hurt somebody and you want them back in your life, let them know. We're so hard about opening up. And then I realized, like, some people never been around others that gave them the space to just be them, to just be vulnerable, to just say, hey, this is me. I got all this stuff with me. Can you accept me for who I am? I am who I am. I am not, I've learned to be open to change if it makes sense. But me, I'm going to still be a caring person. I'm going to still be a loving person. I'm going to still be a forgiving person. And forgiveness doesn't mean that I accept your behavior, because I'm going to let you know. Like, hey, I don't like how you did this, or I don't like how you did that. But you can do that in a respectable way. I'm able to express my feelings and say, hey, when you did this, this is how it made me feel. And I always tell people, like, hey, if I'm telling you how I feel, I just need you to actively listen to me. And if you're talking to me and you are expressing how you feel, I will listen to you. I'll never forget someone said to me, oh, you shouldn't feel this way. And I said, wait a minute. These are my feelings, and we can agree to disagree, but what you're not going to do is tell me how I'm supposed to feel. And so I just hope and pray that you are around people that give you the space to just be you. Like, can you say that you're around people where you are your authentic self? Like, you are who you are. My friends that I've known since 8th grade, I was like, Sakina, like, you're still the same. You still like the best jokes. I'm still true to myself. I'm just educated, right? I'm just educated. I have life experiences. Life gave me all these different experiences where I'm able to adapt to different situations. But are you able to be yourself? And I'm saying that once you're able to be yourself, you're able to love yourself. You're able to express how you feel. Like, I hear some people say, well, I don't know how to express that. I don't know how to communicate that. And I think that if you go on a job interview, I think you know how to communicate. If you went to school, you know how to communicate. The question is, what are you afraid to say? I think that if someone gave you the space to just say, let it out, and you feel safe, you know how to communicate. So it's not this idea that some people don't know how to communicate. It's the fact that what are you afraid to say? Are you afraid that you're going to hurt somebody's feelings? or you don't know what words to say. But I think that most people can communicate. It's a matter of what are you afraid to say. And so this idea about being free is like, don't be afraid to say what you need to say. Get it off your chest. We're not here for a long time. And because we're not here for a long time, like, make the best out of it. I told one of my colleagues, like, when I'm on like a Zoom meeting and I'm dressed up, and I was like, listen, they was like, look at you, fashion girl. And I said, I'm gonna tell you one thing about me. I've always been true to this. Me, I like to look nice. I love being a lady. I like looking nice. I like my hair done. I like my nails done. I like my toes done. I like wearing perfume. I like looking nice. That feels good to me. And it doesn't matter if I have somewhere to go after work. Chances are I probably do. But nonetheless, I like looking nice for me. That feels good. This is me being my authentic self. If I look a hot ass mess going to work, I'm not being myself. This is me. I can't change that, and I don't want to change it at all. And so I just hope that you are able to get to the point in your life where you're able to say, you know what, I'm free. I'm able to really express myself, and I'm able to control my emotions and be able to just let it out. And so I just hope and pray that, one, whatever you are in need of at this time in your life, I hope that you get it. Like me, I need support, professionally and professionally and in my personal life. Just support. I want to be the person that gets watered, right? I've been watering people my whole entire life, and I want to be in this space now where I get watered. I'm gonna still water others, but I want to get watered. It's my time to reap those benefits. It's time for me to get watered, and I know that's going to happen. I prayed about it. It's in my prayer closet. And 3, be free. Be open about who you are. Don't worry about what other people got to say. If you want to tell somebody how you feel, pick up the phone and call them. Pick up the phone. Like, that's what life is. We're not here for a long time, so just make the best out of it. That's all I have to say. This video will be on Instagram for 24 hours, and then after that will be on my YouTube channel. But tell a friend to follow my channel. It's Sakina Tillman Esquire. But I hope that this resonated with you, and I hope that at this stage in your life, you're able to really say what you really want and what you need. And the people that you need it from, are you able to express that to them? So this is Monday, so I would like to give a shout out to all the dope men out there. You are amazing. You are great. You are phenomenal. You are awesome. And I hope that people give you the space to express how you feel, and honestly, to just be vulnerable, to just be you. Like, it's okay to say, hey, this hurts me, hey, this bothers me, hey, I don't have this, but I need this. And I hope that you're able to have people around you to be that support system that you need. That's all I have, guys. Have a great Monday, and just have a fantastic week, and just know that you are awesome, you are dope, you are amazing, you are phenomenal. Now I have to get ready to research and write. Take care, guys.